Right, a bit of an experiment today. Like I mentioned in my last video, I'm a bit fed up of primers that keep letting moisture go through them. So I'm going to use these 5 different ones I've got here on a bare piece of steel, which I've prepared here. And paint them up, leave one bit bare and then one strip for each. And chuck the piece outside and see which one lasts the longest. So it's a bit of an experiment, and we'll come back to it in a couple of months and see what's happened. And the bare control piece. Paper's been up there a while. Right, okay. Right, so first one we'll try is a straightforward Halford's grey primer. And we'll try this one from a local supplier, Plasma Auto Body Paints from Swansea. They suggested this one. It's a 1-pack epoxy primer, so we'll give that a go. They said it was brilliant, so we'll give it a whirl. It's got a nice fan to it. Sprays very differently to ordinary paint. It shows I'm a fan of how it sprays. It could be because I'm not mixed it up enough. Let's give those two a minute to dry off, and we'll work our way down the centre. Right, the middle one is going to be our copper-based weld through primer. Interesting to see how this one performs, because a lot of the panels which are no longer you can get to are going to be covered in this. Next one is our Halford's weld through primer. So let's give that one a shake. And then over here. Our final one, which is our Pro Etch Primer from CC Paints off eBay. This is the one that was sent to me as a sample. I gotta say, of the 5 cans, this one feels, although it's a smaller can, feels the most, the nicest to use. It shakes, it seems like a bit bigger shaker inside, and the spray pattern is quite nice for this one. And it goes on quite thick as well, which might be a benefit for this. But really what I'm testing is the porous nature of the paint. See how we get on. Right, so there's our test piece. So we've got, from left to right, we've got the Halford's ordinary primer, Halford's weld through primer, the copper-based weld through primer, the CC Paints Etch Primer, and the Spectral epoxy 1-pack primer. So let's check them outside and see how they do. Right, that's them released the elements. So we've got bare steel, Halford's primer, Halford's weld through, the Pro XL copper weld through, CC paints, etch primer, and spectral 1K epoxy primer. So we'll keep this. I've dated it as well, so we'll try to remember to come back to it every month and see what happens.